Today I will be teaching about asking the time, asking and telling the time, and also the difference between and among. So let's go. Okay, so how we ask the time? There are two ways that we are asking the time, or there are the most common ones that we ask the time by these. One is what is the time, or what time is it? You can ask it both way. What is the time, or what time is it? And generally people just answer it's 3 o'clock or it's 3. So for example, in here it says what's the time, please. It's more formal, and it just asks what is the time, please, and then answer is it's 3 o'clock. So even if you ask a question, you can add a please at the end to be more formal. For example, you say if it's not even about the time, so you say what is the like what are we gonna study today, please. So you just add a please and it's gonna be more formal. So these are the ways that we are telling the time. There are a lot of ways, and these are the most common ones. For example, when it's 3, so we just add it's. We say it's 3 o'clock, or we say it's 3, both of them. It's 3 o'clock or it's 3. ساعت 3 است یا فقط میگم این 3 است. این 3 است. بعد از او 3:02 3 when 2 minutes past 3 3:02 we say just gone 3 o'clock. It means like a little bit past 3. تازه از 3 گذشته. دقیقا نمیگیم چند دقیقه ولی فقط میگیم تازه از 3 گذشته. Just gone 3 o'clock, or we say 3:02. Always the 0 that is here, like 3:02, but instead of 0 we use O, so we say 3:02. It's much easier and shorter. A lot of people use it too, so they say 3:02. Or for example, if it's 3:03, like 3:03, people say 3 minutes past 3, which is much longer, or they just say 3:03. So I ask what time is it? You say 3:03 or 3 minutes past 3, whichever is easier for you. And then also 3:05 or 3 minutes past 3, or 3:05, sorry, 5 minutes past 3. It's 5 minutes past 3, or 3:05. So for all the whatever time it is, from, for example, 3:01 until 3:09, we can use this structure, which says 3:03 or 3:05 or 3:09. But when it goes to 3:10, like 10 minutes past 3, so if I ask what time is it, you say 10 past 3, or 3:10, seuda, just like we say in Persian, 3:10 or 10 minutes past 3. There is also 3:15. We say a quarter past 3. So an hour is divided to 4 quarters, like each 15 minutes is a quarter. And when it's 15 minutes past, we say a quarter past 3. یک ساعت به 4 قسمت تقسیم شده و هر قسمتش یک کوارتر میگن. 1/4 یک کوارتر میگن و 15 دقیقه که 1/4 میشه. زمانی که 3:15 باشه میگیم a quarter past 3. Or we can also say 3:15, 3:15 دقیقه. Also 3:20 or 20 past 3, or we can say 20 minutes past 3, 20 past 3, or 3:20, 3:20 دقیقه. Okay, there is also 3:21. So we say 21 minutes past 3 or 3:21. We can say any of them. Also 3:30, which is half past 3, or 3:30. We can say any of them. So half is nisf. You most probably know it. Half means nisf, like and then 3:30 3:30 است یا نیم ساعت گذشته از 3 یا 3:30 and then there is 3:35 we can say 25 minutes to 4 25 دقیقه مانده به 4 3:35 است یا 25 دقیقه مانده به 4 یا میگیم 3:35 3:35 فرق نمیکنه کدومش میگیم then 3:40 we say 20 to 4 وقتی که 3:40 باشه 40 دقیقه 20 دقیقه میمونه به 4 میگیم 20 to 4 20 دقیقه مانده به 4 یا 3:40 any of them 20 دقیقه مانده به 4 یا که 3:40 دقیقه بعدش از 3:45 دقیقه we can say a quarter to 4 15 دقیقه مانده به 4 or 3:45 3:45 and then 3:50 we can say 10 to 4 10 دقیقه مانده به 4 یا 3:50 as I said it's 3:50 3:50 دقیقه یا 10 دقیقه مانده به 4 and then 3:55 دقیقه 3:55 we can say 5 to 4 or 5 minutes to 4 but here we just have 5 to 4 so it's right too and then we can also say 3:55 3:55 دقیقه یا که 5 دقیقه مانده به 4 the next one is 3:57 we can say 3 minutes to 4 3 دقیقه مانده به 4 3 minutes to 4 or 3 minutes to 5 or anything but here it's 3 minutes to 4 3 دقیقه مانده به 4 or 3:57 یا که 3:57 دقیقه also the next one is 3:58 nearly 4 o'clock it means that it's almost 4 o'clock or تقریبا 4 شده یا بسیار نزدیک است به اینکه 4 شوه or 3:58 یا که میگیم که 3:58 دقیقه and the next one is 4 o'clock or 4 so it's we can say it's 4 o'clock or it's 4 what time is it it's 4 o'clock ساعت 4 است یا که it's 4 again ساعت 4 است okay so the differences between and among it's they have a slight difference many people might not know that but it's very easy so between we use between to say that somebody or something is between two or more clearly separate objects between از زمان استفاده میکنیم که مثلا دو چیز است و یک شای در وسطشان قرار داره مثلا 3 تا ناخنم است وقتی که این ناخنم اشاره میکنم میگم که this finger is located between my two other fingers یعنی دقیقاً معلوم است که در بین این 2 تا فینگر دیگه است یا در بین این 2 تا ناخن دیگه است یا که وقتی که object یا وسایل یا انسانایی که در اونجا هستن بسیار separate تر باشن و جداتر باشن از هم یعنی دقیقاً معلوم باشه که مثلا اینجا 4 نفر است یا 3 نفر است و میگیم he is between them یعنی که او در وسط آنها است for example we say the letter B comes between A and C there is A, B, C so B comes between A and C it's very clear and it's right in the middle of A and C and then the Mediterranean Sea is between Europe and Africa دریای مدیترانه بین اروپا و آفریقا است کاملا در وسط اروپا و آفریقا واقع شده و بعدش میگیم که Haji Abdul Wahid shared his money between his wife, his daughter and his son so we know that like he exactly divided that and gave it to them و دقیقاً معلوم است که مثلا چقدر پیسه رو به کی داده و هر شخصی که در اونجا است مثلا خانمش است دخترش است و پسرش است پس تمام قسمت ها دقیقاً معلوم است در اینجا between استفاده میکنیم also we use between not among after differences so وقتی که درباره فرق ها حرف میزنیم between استفاده میکنیم مثلا میگیم the difference between me and you مثلا ما درباره difference یا فرق صحبت میکنیم در اینجا difference استفاده میکنیم مثلا نمیگیم the difference among me and you. That's not right. So for example, the example in here says, what is the difference between hotel and restaurant? Or there are a lot of examples with between, when the topics are, the writing topics or speaking topics are there, like between money and education, which one would you accept? Which one would you choose? So that's how we use between. So there are two ways. One, when there are two clearly separated objects, we use between to show the third thing that is between them, like in the middle of them, and also after saying the differences between some objects, we use between. And then among, we use among when somebody or something is in a group or a mass of people or things which we do not see separately. پس ما among زمان استفاده میکنیم در مورد یک شخص یا یک شی، زمان استفاده میکنیم که بخشی از گروپ باشه ولی معلوم دقیقا نباشه که مثلا در کجای گروپ است، اولش است آخرش است یا کیها دیگه در گروپ هستن. مثلا در اینجا میگیم example is the mother sat among her small children. مادر در بین اطفال خرد خود نشست. ما نمیفهمیم چند تا طفل است، در کجای بین اطفالش، در کدام قسمتش ده، یا هیچ گونه معلومات دیگه ای نداریم. یا مثلا میگیم Abdullah divided his property among his sons. We don't exactly know how many sons he has and how much he divided or how did that go. Like we just know that he divided that among his sons. Or I can say I was among the protesters. من در بین تظاهرات کنندگان بودم. دقیقاً معلوم نیست که در کجای تظاهرات بودم یا که چند نفر در تظاهرات بود. پس ما دقیقاً هیچ معلومات دیگه ای نداریم، فقط بفهمیم که شخص در بین این بوده. در اون زمان among استفاده میکنیم. مثلا در اینجا یک مثال است between. در اینجا این طفل در بین پدر مادرش خوابیده، پس اینجا دقیقاً دو نفر است و این در بینش خوابیده و معلوم است. ولی در اینجا مثلا میگم she is among her friends. دقیقاً معلوم نیست که کیا از فرندهایش. در اینجا میبینیم چند نفر است، ولی مثلا اگه حتی تعدادش معلوم هم نباشه we can use among. So that's the difference between and among. Okay, so this is it. Do you have any questions about that? Anything you didn't understand?